New information now about finding the monkeypox vaccine here in Jacksonville and where cases stand in Florida and Georgia. In Florida, there are 1,085 cases. In Georgia, there are 951 cases. There are now 2 local clinics that will have the vaccine in Duval County. News for Jax reporter Janice Harris joining us live near Sulzbacher, where Janice, they'll have the vaccine by this Friday.
That is correct, but there is a criteria that people will have to meet if they want to come here to get that vaccine. I spoke with a man earlier today that was trying to find the monkeypox vaccine here in Florida, but unfortunately he said he was denied and he was able to get it all the way in Tennessee. Just the sight of monkeypox could make a person feel worried and uncomfortable about contracting it. That's why Andrew Klein said he was determined to find the vaccine after traveling through major cities during a road trip. First, he tried a health department at home in Central Florida.
They were not giving out the vaccine unless you'd already been exposed to the virus and had a first and last name of who exposed you.
He's not alone. According to the Florida Department of Health, monkeypox vaccines are presently only available to those that are at highest risk for contracting monkeypox and or have been exposed to the virus. That could change if the department gets more vaccine supply. Access varies from county to county. But in Georgia, the health department offers the vaccine to anyone who may have been exposed and meets a criteria by way of this questionnaire. Klein believes everyone should be able to proactively get vaccinated to reduce their risk of getting it.
When I got a summer cold recently, it really kind of shook me up, and I really, with all the media coverage, wanted to get a monkeypox vaccine, especially because I identify as LGBTQ.
Gay and bisexual men are considered the most at-risk group for monkeypox, according to the Department of Health. But social media shows a different story. Men and women, even children in some cases, have contracted monkeypox. After a week of waiting, Klein got an appointment in Tennessee and will get the vaccine Wednesday and hopes others can get access in their own state. And right now, many people have been asking the question, well, how many doses are there available in my state? Well, in Florida, there's 66,000 doses and of the Jynneos vaccine. And in Georgia, there are 27,000 doses so far. But there is expected to be more for both of those states. In addition to that, I also wanted to mention to you, according to the health department, county by county, they have different options, different requirements. For Duval County, you have Agape as a place where you can go. In addition to Sulzbacher, that is right behind me. St. Johns County, you'll need to call directly about vaccine options. Flagler is not offering it at all right now due to the back to school rush. Clay County, only to those that are highest of risk of contracting monkeypox and or have been exposed to the virus. You can also find all of this information with my story on our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live downtown, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.
Janice, thank you. Meanwhile, the federal government is now making it easier to get a monkeypox vaccine. U.S. health officials say there are 442,000 doses for local health departments as of yesterday. That's ahead of schedule thanks to the Fed's new vaccine strategy, allowing providers to give doses that are 1/5 the size of previous doses. An estimated 1.7 million people are eligible for the vaccine. In Georgia, the state health department has set up a website for those eligible to schedule their monkeypox vaccine appointment. Head to the website on your screen. That's dph.georgia.gov/monkeypox. Then you want to click on the Learn More tab, then the Find a Vaccine tab, or just call the number on your screen, 1-888-457-0186.